Warning, the following video is a ghetto anime review. Expect fatherless behavior, real shit, and possibly some titties. Viewer discretion is advised.
Wait a damn minute. Did y'all just see that?
Run that back, Turbo.
That tree had some big ass titties on it and a fat ass butt. And bro didn't pull out his phone and take a picture for the group chat? I know what you are, buddy. He's gay. Ah, no! Damn, bro, chill. I ain't even get to the scary shit yet. This is Yoshiki, and he's actually looking for his best friend that went missing in these very woods. What was advertised to me as a creepy bromance turned out to be a psychological horror that had me in a constant state of fight or flight whenever it got too quiet. Especially when this motherfucker was on the screen. This is Hikaru, Yoshiki's best friend. Hikaru was missing in those woods for an entire week and doesn't remember any of it. How convenient. If I know anything about clones, I'm talking to you, Gucci Mane. This is a prime indicator that that motherfucker is not real, and Yoshiki thinks so too, which is why he asked Hikaru.
Whoa, bro, Psychic Shack in the building. Psychic Shack in the building. Bro, he about to spaz. This one of them, bro. This one of them.
The demon instantly reveals himself. Yoshiki, immobilized by pure terror, can do nothing but await his fate as this monster wraps his extremities around him. But it begs Yoshiki. It begs him not to tell a soul about their little secret. Not out of fear, but self-control. Whatever this thing is, it could have killed Yoshiki a long time ago. Instead, it tells Yoshiki that he's kinda sexy and killing him would be a waste of such a handsome face. Also, being a human is fucking awesome and ice cream is delicious. Yoshiki's left with no choice but to accept that the real Hikaru is dead and a gay alien is taking over his body. Ah, no! Two boys destined, no, cursed by fate, by a bond stronger than any vow, with death already failing to do them apart. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the most misunderstood anime of 2025, The Summer Hikaru Died. It's been a couple days since Yoshiki found out the truth of what happened to his bestie for the restie, and it is whooping his ass mentally. My nigga popping pills? What is those, perkies? But can you blame him? He just found out that his best friend is dead, but not really, cause some mountain demon is using his body to make stupid ass faces like these. Then he's gotta sit at the dinner table and be silently judged by his father. You think it's for being gay or for some reason we don't even know yet? I'm gonna be honest with you, Hikaru almost had me convinced for a second that this little situationship could work. Singing with the choir, mingling with Yoshiki's friends at school, especially when Hikaru V2 experienced a movie for the first time, even stating that it's in his memory banks but he's never felt it for himself. If you can separate someone else's memories from your own personal experience, then you're an independent being in my book who deserves some respect. So from now on, Hikaru V2's new name is Harvey. But something about Harvey, it just doesn't sit right. Everywhere he went, you could feel it. The monster inside of him. This whole day, Harvey's been having a blast, the time of his fucking life, while Yoshiki has been losing his absolute shit. Sure, he looks like Hikaru, but he's not. Yoshiki murmurs to himself. He can't even believe he's going along with this bullshit. I told you we shouldn't have trusted this nigga. No Nuki-sama? Who the Fuki-sama is that? Damn it, Granny, spit it out! What do you see? What? Wow, what a weird old lady. I think Harvey agrees.
Hey guys, this is a quick message for the viewers, an intermission if you will. I just want to tell you guys that this video is completely improvised.
There's a couple things about a couple folks that you're gonna need to know. First off, Harvey, he does confirm like Yoshiki, but what he doesn't like is when you know his true identity. This nigga Harvey, like a thief in the night, pulled back up on the granny that was yelling at him earlier and slimed her motherfucking ass out. Then he hit one of these faces. Obviously this caused a lot of commotion in the village, introducing us to these old heads, but we not gonna worry about them right now. They don't really do shit but look scary scared all the time. Apparently Nonuki-sama is the mountain god that's living inside of Harvey, and they know about it for some reason. But every time we see Harvey, he's acting like a fucking dumbass. It's the trope where 90% of the time a character is a silly, goofy ass, ooh, titties ass nigga, and the other 10% of the time they're the most terrifying thing in the fucking show. That was a shot at 7 Deadly Sins. Fuck you, Meliodas. Yoshi's classmates have individual personalities. That's cool. More ships I could root for. Did you notice that nothing gay has happened in a while? Ever since the trailer for the Summer Hikaru died dropped, there have been some conversations going on the interwebs, which triggered me to even make this video in the first place. I feel like regardless of your beliefs, you deserve to witness peak horror. I don't think a false narrative of whatever cesspool jerk-off circle on the internet you scroll past says about this anime. Like, calm down, bro. This isn't some booty bandit type shit. Well, I'm not gonna lie, they did get freaky one time in the janitor's closet. For whatever reason, Harvey wanted Yoshiki inside of him, I guess so he can feel his demon parts. On TikTok, they were saying that when his chestusy got fisted, it felt like a pat on the head, but I call cap because the nigga was literally moaning. Overall though, it's a solid show, 8 out of 10 with it only being at 7 episodes when I'm recording this. If you want to recommend the Summer of Hikaru to your not so progressive friends, I think some words of advice that would do you well are from Lord Gaara himself. And he says, someone who begins watching this with a weak mental constitution might start flinging out slurs and throwing tantrums online. And who knows, discovering it might be for relating to this story a bit too much for their own sheltered comforts. Scary. What the fuck is he talking about? I don't know. But since you stayed around and watched me talk about a horror anime that's actually horrifying, I feel like you'd love where I talk about Gooners and how they created the funniest anime I've ever watched. Check it out. I'll see you over there.